This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, everyone. I'm AMELIA FABIANO with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. A Valley family is mourning the loss of a father who was hit and killed while working.
He wasn't scared of anything, so to know that, he braced for the impact of how scared he must have been. I just wish we could have been there.
The family of Alex Gonzalez tells us he was trimming trees when an SUV hit his work truck that then hit him. That truck was parked in the median in an area with cones around it, as you can see here. Investigators believe speed may have been a factor in the crash. The driver of this SUV was also hurt. They are now in stable condition. It's the moment seen by millions around the world. An Arizona Marine veteran single-handedly stopping this potential armed robbery in Yuma this week. Check that out. James Kilser tells us he normally carries a gun, but was unarmed here since he was going to work, but his instinct just took over.
My target and said, that's the one I'm going for. And he took an extra step towards me, towards the counter, and he was in my reach. I hit him in the gun before the keys hit the ground. That's how fast I moved. And I'm a little chubby guy, so I don't move that fast anymore. I've put on a couple pounds since the Marine Corps.
Well, it didn't stop him there. The 32-year-old said once he took the gun, he learned that suspect was 14 years old. He tells us he just hopes that kid turns his life around. We're hearing some new concerns that fewer older Americans are getting their flu shots this year. Some experts are saying it may be because of the pandemic. Flu rates, as we know, were down last year, and some may not consider the flu a threat compared to what we've been seeing with COVID-19. Public health leaders are now looking at the lessons learned from the COVID vaccination effort to try and boost flu shot rates in the older population.
Through working together in this type of approach, come up with a couple of solutions to existing challenges, whether that is the challenge of getting homebound adults vaccinated, also providing new venues for folks to get vaccinated at. Certainly the opportunity to continue to sustain some of these activities is there.
So one issue that's slowing down public health efforts like this is staffing. At least 300 public health department leaders have left their jobs during the pandemic. Hey, it's election season. Are you ready to vote? Maricopa County confirming its election machines are accurate. They've started counting 100,000 ballots already. Today actually is the last day to request a ballot in the mail for the upcoming vote on November 2nd. 25 Maricopa County jurisdictions have something on that ballot, from school district bonds to overrides to city measures. Drop your drawers. St. Vincent de Paul hoping to get your attention there with that one to try and donate to their annual clothing drive. The organization is collecting unused sets of underwear, socks, and bras.
It's just something we all take for granted, and it is something that provides basic dignity. People can walk out, feel good about themselves, feel kind of whole after they get new stuff.
So the goal is to collect 10,000 pairs of underwear by the end of the month, 20,000 pairs by the end of the year. You can drop off new items at St. Vincent de Paul's main campus in Phoenix. Another company is about to call Arizona home. Washington-based toy maker Funko Inc. is leasing a massive industrial space in Buckeye. The distribution center is expected to open by early next year. When it's all up and running, the city says the center will create hundreds of new jobs.
Well, TGIF, everyone. I'm Allison Rodriguez with a look at your most accurate forecast. Statewide highs today, reaching pretty similar to what we got to yesterday, maybe a little bit warmer in some spots. But as we look at your Phoenix forecast today, topping out at 89 degrees, that's what we're going to see across most of the valley, although a couple of spots will be hitting 90 today. As we look at your valley planner with those winds incorporated here, you're going to notice things stay fairly light as far as winds are concerned, and then we do climb as we get into the the afternoon with those daytime highs reaching almost 90 and 90 in some spots. We look at your 7-day forecast and you'll notice as high pressure moves on out, temperatures will slowly start to come back down. So we're in for a gorgeous weekend back down into the mid 80s. As we look ahead to next week, we are tracking a system that will bring breezes on Monday, a late night rain chance into early Tuesday morning, and a big cool down too. Look at that, temperatures down into the 70s by Tuesday.
Another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.